Yeah, who is she evaluating?
Oh my gosh.
Bruce?
Lipstick.
Who is she evaluating?
Oh, Amir, who's not here. Oh, thank you. Who's not here. Okay.
That's my first time.
Feel like I need to move in a bit.
On in.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Downtown Toronto Toastmasters Club. We're Club 1744 in Area 21, Division C in the District of 60. My name is Bruce Hunt, and I'm your Toastmaster for the day. How's everyone doing so far?
Great.
Yeah, no, I've only been up here 20 seconds, if that, but I believe in checking in on your audience, making sure everyone's having a good time. Can I see a show of hands for the people that came here to learn how to be a better speaker? Okay, everyone's hand should be up for that one. Good work. Okay, public speaking obviously benefits us. Even if you never public speak, you know it's a good thing to be good at. It's a good thing just to have in your back pocket, just a handy skill to be good at when you need it. And you've come to the right place. We've got an amazing meeting set up for you. We have 3 awesome speakers today. We have some exciting evaluations. I might be playing that up a little bit too much. And then table topics are impromptu segment of the meeting where everybody gets a chance that doesn't have a role, including our guests, to get up in front of the audience and give it a try at public speaking. First up on the agenda, though, is our word of the day. So I'm going to call Michelin up here to introduce the word of the day. Michelin, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Bruce. The theme of our meeting today is follow your heart. So I thought that a good word would be something in keeping with that, and I've come up with the word ardent, which is avid, eager, enthusiastic, or passionate. Because if you're going to follow your heart, you're probably feeling an avid reason to, an ardent reason to do so. So examples of using that in a sentence might be, I'm an ardent traveler, and therefore I've already booked my next vacation to Singapore and to Japan and Vietnam. Or he's an ardent lover, but he doesn't make a very good friend. Or most doctors are ardent about anti-smoking laws. So I encourage you all to use this word in all of your speaking roles today. I'm going to tape it up here so that you are reminded of it. And when you use the word ardent, everyone will clink their glasses, demonstration please, to reward you for remembering to use it. So please have some fun with it. Thanks.
Okay, now it's time to turn to our ardent guests. Came here to check out our club and learn about public speaking, maybe possibly join. So I see a few faces that are new to us. So maybe we could start on this side, if you wouldn't mind just standing up and introducing yourself and explaining what brought you to Toastmasters or why you aspire to be an awesome public speaker.
Hello, my name is Ian. I found this meeting online via the website. I've been thinking about joining a Toastmasters meeting, and I had some time, and it sort of worked in my schedule. I'm not in the office environment. I'm actually a student, and I'm actually studying machinist and trades. But I really sort of wanted to improve the speaking skills and communication skills, and that's why I decided to join right here. And I'm ardent to join.
My name
name's Mark Latimer. I met Bruce at the Art of, Small Business? But 2 weeks ago, tried to make it last week, but decided to drive, so that didn't work out. And I have an internet marketing company, and I'm looking to improve my speaking skills, so I make an ardent internet marketer.
And yes, sir, I know you're officially joined today, but it'd be a good time just to stand up
Sure.
and tell everybody that, proudly proclaim that you're joining the club.
Yes, hi, my name is Yasser. I've been off and on into the club this whole year, and so I was planning to join, and today I finally joined to improve my speaking. I'm a project manager with Philips, so there's a lot of public speaking. You do a lot of sponsors, stuff like that. So I think it's fun. It's a good opportunity, improve my skills in that area. Thanks.
Welcome. Welcome on board. Okay, and we're following around here. Oh, yes.
I'm Abdu, and Martin and Kajan are my colleagues from CBRE. I work as an analyst. So they've been attending the club for a while now, and today I just decided to give it a try, and that's why I'm here. Thank you.
Okay, there's Wakas. So we have our just in time, I might say.
All right.
We'll let you get settled there for a moment. In the meantime, I just want to mention to our speakers and to whoever's on the agenda today that Yasser is going to serve as our timer. So he'll be holding the yellow, green, yellow, and red cards up. So keep an eye out for Yasser in this corner. And our grammarian is, who did I put down for our grammarian? Oh yeah, Kajan. So Kajan's our grammarian. You don't really have to pay attention to him over there. He's going to pay attention to you and your ums and ahs and filler words and things like that. And Wakas, if you're ready to go?
Yeah.
Okay, so our reflection of toast today is going to be provided by none other than Wakas, who just got here. And he's coming up to the front, so give him a warm welcome.
Hello guys, sorry about that. Honestly, on the way from the subway here, I was kicking myself. I was thinking, great job giving a toast on Follow Your Heart, and I'm running late. But I guess one other thing worth mentioning is that when I was trying to think of a toast to deliver today, first thing I was thinking, one dominating question throughout was, what do I say to a group of people that are actually following their hearts? That's why they're here. And pretty much I'm supposed to describe how to follow your hearts. So, I mean, public speaking is known to be like one of the worst fears, right? I think Bruce said that last time. So it's definitely up there. And then besides that, there's a lot of circumstantial stuff in life. Sorry, I'm a little out of breath too. But like in life, there's a lot of circumstantial stuff. There's ups and downs. There's people that we want to see more. There's people that maybe we're okay not seeing them for a couple of weeks, and there's things to do, pick up the kids, hit the gym. Through all of this, all these activities going on through the big haze everywhere, I think to me, following your heart is really just having faith in yourself. So more than that, it's just personal development is really an ongoing basis thing, right? So, I mean, even though we're all great, there's always certain things that we pretty much want to materialize for the world to see. So following your heart is really, to me, it's everyone has a concept of a higher self, and then it's what we show to the world. So just making that gap from where we are, and just that gap right in between, just having faith to get there, would be probably most of it. If there's one thing that I remember from the old and wise that resonated and stuck to me, would be probably that saying they have, how could you expect the world to stand behind your shoulders if you're afraid to stand behind your own? So it's actually kind of an unfair thing to ask of the world if we don't really believe in ourselves. And I think in this room, everybody does understand that, and I think we're all blessed to be in a company of people like such as ourselves, because it's a rare commodity these days to have a group like this together. Because like the one thing that we all share in this room would be pretty much it's to we pretty much share common grounds on following our heart on the same thing, and then we have a common ground for the same passion, really. So, really, I keep saying for me, but really, to be a Toastmaster is really to follow your heart, I'd say. So on that, I'd like to offer a toast on us as Toastmasters. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Thank you, Marcus, for that ardent and heartfelt toast. And here's our third speaker, so we're all set. See, everything works out. We got a new member, we've got some old members that have come back, and everybody on the lineup today managed to make it here. Marcus, you reminded me of something I read recently, that the root word of courage is cor, from the Latin word heart. And that the word courage is, and I'm paraphrasing here, but to follow or express yourself completely from your heart. So I think that's a very appropriate word of the day, actually, or toast for today on the subject of following your heart. I also think following your heart is one of the craziest things one can do in this lifetime, because I know I'm doing it and I feel absolutely insane. So. Okay, we're now going to go into the second segment of our meeting, which is our prepared speakers. And we have, sorry? Oh yes, okay, so we're going to take a short break first. Thank you, Helen. To pay for our $5 meeting fee. Can I get a volunteer to collect that? Pat? Okay, I'm going to go with that. Thank you. And we'll be right back with our speakers.
There you go. Just have to press the 20 bucks, make it easier.
If you get some fives, do you?
I do.
Enough fives?
Yeah.
You just took off. Change it. There's one on the bottom.
Yeah. Yeah, and I have to still pay,
Okay.
so,
Well, no, you can give him the 5, or you
Yeah.
can give me the 10.
Oh, and
Right?
then-
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
okay.
No,
No.
but you could.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.
Okay. Sorry. Actually, we agreed was going to replace Lorena. Carla. So Carla is going to be evaluating. Do you have your manual? Yeah. Okay, so it'd be really helpful. It's her first role, let alone evaluation, so. Oh, sorry, she's right here. Okay. Thank you. Okay, so we're all good? Yeah, good. Okay. Okay, so our first of all, are you guys ready to hear some speakers?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, okay. Get the energy up there. All right, so our first speaker for today is a brand new member to our club. He's giving us his icebreaker, which is the first speech out of the Competent Communicator Manual, and that would be none other than Richard Todd. Richard's a Toronto novelist, screenplay writer, and marketing specialist. His latest novel, The Orphans and the Creek, came out in print last week, so go grab yourself a copy. That's my words, not his. And his screenplay, Clive is going into production in 2014, so Rich has been very busy. He joined Toastmasters to further his leadership skills and motivational skills. And as I mentioned, he's here to give his icebreaker, which 4 to 6 minutes. So, Mr. Timer, if I could have the green at 4, yellow at 5, red at 6. And his title for his speech today is The Iceberg. So please put your hands together for Mr. Todd.
Fellow Toastmasters and honored guests, why did I call today's speech the iceberg? Well, a couple of weeks ago when I first joined, I asked Shizu, I said, so I got my first speech coming up, what do I talk about, what do I do? She said, it's an icebreaker. Go up for a few minutes, talk about yourself, let everyone get to know you a little bit. Okay, I get that, I can do that. But I'm going to rebrand it today as the marketer. I'm going to call it the iceberg. The obvious analogy being the tip of the iceberg is what we show people generally. The iceberg, the tip, is all it wants you to see. You know how to deal with it, you expect it, but it's the bottom. It's the bottom that you got to watch out for. It's the foundation of the iceberg. It hides. It's mysterious. Today I'm going to show you a little bit of the bottom of that iceberg. And I'm going to keep it with this week's theme, follow your heart. Follow your heart. You know, it's such a simple adage, but it's one that is sometimes so difficult to follow. And why is that? That's because the heart can be fickle. It can change. You could follow your heart innumerable times throughout your life. But I find when you do, when you trust it, good things can happen. Take me, for example. When I was small, I used to read a lot, voraciously, immersed myself in books. I don't know if it's because I really like to read or because we only got 3 channels on the television, but I did. That's what I did when I was small. Read all the books that toddlers and young people would read. I read my share of comic books, and when I got older, Mad Magazine. And my dad, he recognized this. Now, he was a teacher and a librarian at a high school here in Toronto. He thought, oh, okay. He started buying me these Hardy Boys books. You know, familiar with the Hardy Boys? Pretty much 2 teenage brothers, Frank and Joe, that go out to solve mysteries. I love these books. I read the whole series, and it inspired me to become an ardent writer myself. I thought, wow, I can do this. I followed my heart, 9 years old. So what I did, I got some pieces of paper. I started freehand writing these stories. I'd fold the paper in half. I'd create the cover out of cardboard and construction paper. Put the pages in the book, and there you are. Self-published at 9 years old. Must have been a first. Showed it to my dad. He loved it. I made a few more. Somehow my teacher got a hold of them and showed the whole class, mortifying at first. But my fellow students, they thought it was pretty cool. I thought, okay, good. I followed my heart. And now I've got something good going here. I'm going down a great path. My dad eventually bought me a typewriter, and whoa, I got my game then. Now I can type, you know, just like the big boys, just like the real writers. You know, I had the carbon paper and everything in those days, and it would come up, and I would send my dad these pages. Now, like I said, he was a teacher. He would send them back to me with the spelling and the grammatical errors and some general notes, but when you got right down to it, he was proud. I thought, you know what, I got a pretty good thing going here. I followed my heart. I went to high school, and I met a whole bunch of really quirky people there, as we do. They made their way into my stories as well. To make a long story short, by this time I had a pretty good reputation going on as a writer. All well and good, until I hit 16. When I hit 16, I fell into something that a lot of teenage boys fall into. I picked up a guitar. My heart changed, but I still followed it. I didn't want to be sitting on my typewriter all by myself in my room anymore, typing away, making these stories. I wanted to be on stage. I wanted to be a rock star. I wanted to get everything that rock stars had. 16 years old. Hey, who wouldn't want that? Who wouldn't want that now? But I did it, and I did it for a good number of years. Until my heart changed again. And I followed it again. And I followed it until my heart changed again. And again I followed it. Now you might think, you know, your heart really is fickle. It doesn't know what it wants. It keeps changing on you. What are you doing? But for me, I think all these different experiences that I've had and all the people that I've met in the interim, they all contribute to that human safari that we're all on. Eventually it did lead me back to writing. And I've had some literary success, and I won't bore you with that, besides Bruce already covered it. But the point of the speech isn't just to talk about what I've done. The point of the speech is it's not the when, and it's not the how many times, it's the what. As long as you follow your heart, trust in your heart, good things, great things can happen. See, it might not make you rich, in a monetary sense, but it can make you rich in so many other ways, the most important ways. You get to know yourself. You get to trust in yourself. You get to know the foundation that makes you who you are. And then you can go out in the world and confidently show people the bottom of that iceberg. Thank you.